Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. It's been a little while since I've been able to do a video on a specific battlefield boss, but I think that this is timely. I recorded my video earlier, and I actually had a little bit of trouble against Metal Cooler. Most lineups, most setups, you're probably going to run into potentially a little bit of trouble with this guy. This guy is a huge RNG factory. One thing that I do want to praise Dokkan for is they really have incorporated the ability to debuff bosses, you know, not just with attack debuffing, but even defensive debuffing is useful in a couple of fights, stunning, sealing. Like, they've kind of mixed some of these into fights against the toughest bosses in the game, and the fights are still tough. Like, I was wrong. I thought there's no way Dokkan, like debuffs are so powerful, there's no way the biggest bosses could have it and the fights could still be tough, but they've done it. So this Metal Cooler specifically has several different mechanics that could make him very obnoxious, right? And it's like, even with a good setup that's going to crush him, I do think potentially he could just, you know, RNG will just be in his favor because he has so many mechanics that can allow him to do that. Let me just swap over and we'll look at what he's doing. Alright guys, so we'll take a look at a bunch of things talking about Metal Cooler, and then talking about the solutions towards handling Metal Cooler. Now, I don't believe, this is not, maybe let me turn the zoom down, maybe the zoom will enable us, no, looks like it's not really changing how it looks, okay. So, Metal Cooler, I don't believe we have the super attack damage, because it's HP attack, defense, and damage reduction. So, this is his normals, this is his HP, this is his defense. A million seems high. Well, I guess he does have very low damage reduction, 50%. Alright, so there's that. He could do multiple supers. Now, when I say he could do multiple supers, what we're actually mean right here is that this guy can super like 500 times. Forgive Twitter's terrible, I mean, you know, Twitter sucks. But, like, look at this. This was the last time I fought him. This is what one of these turn looks like. Like, what a turn for Metal Cooler looks like, is all these super attacks. But seeing him right there, if you look at the top, you can see you can do everything. You could attack debuff him, you could defensive debuff him, you could seal him, you could stun him. You can hit him with all abilities. That's why this guy is a carnival of RNG, and we'll get into how he can even stop you from stunning him and shit like that, right? Like, someone will say some, like, really snarky, well, just stun him or seal him. Well, that's good, except for the fact that he dodges. And like I try and tell you guys a lot when it comes to the big bosses right now, who a lot of them have sealing and stunning and stuff like that capabilities, if your characters dodge these super attacks, the boss's debuffs will not apply to you. It works like that for the enemy too. If you're going to try and stun him with a character that could stun, if you're going to seal him, if you're going to do anything, Metal Cooler can dodge, and you will not be able to hit him with those abilities. So we want to go even a step further and potentially think about characters who could do it just with their passives, right? There are a few characters we could dip into. So he's able to do like 7 supers. He recovers every single turn, which is a huge issue. I'm going to talk about this in 2 seconds. This is his dodging ability right here. Now, I don't know what these are down here. I'm not really too sure. He doesn't have a nullification or anything like that as far as I've seen. But the dodge is a real get-out-of-jail-free card for this guy sometimes. And then the HP regeneration can be a huge issue too. So here we go. Here's a loss I had. Now, against Battlefield Metal Cooler, or against any Battlefield boss, you get 10 turns, but it's not specifically turns, it's the charges. It's the charges. Each character, you know, is going to take up 3 charges when they get orbs. So giant transformations such as Orange Piccolo and Ribrianne are not as effective here because it's like Metal Cooler will, you know, like you're not going to do that much damage, and it's just going to blow through your charges, and then, you know, you could lose. So that's a big thing right there. We talked about that. I did just want to quickly show, like, what, like, a bad run against Metal Cooler will look like right here, right? So, here's our first turn. We do fine. We have a nice, strong rotation, right? Everything is looking good. Let's just go ahead and skip through. Like, the Gammas eat a super attack pretty well. Like, here's the LR Gammas. You know, they do have support, but they don't have, like, their Gamma links and shit like that up. They, you know, this is not, like, heavily juiced Gammas or something. Like, they just eat it like a champ, right? No problem. Then we get to the second turn. Now, I do have several debuffers. Goku, Trunks, and Pan, they are able to seal. Yamcha is able to stun. We have several characters that can kind of do certain abilities like that, right? But here's what happens. Again, Metal Cooler, Supers Evolution Blue Vegeta in slot 1. Evolution Blue Vegeta is one of the best characters in the game. That's not really too big of a deal, right? He's fine. He's going to eat it. He's fine. He's a champ. But then we get to slot 2. Let's watch what happens to Yamcha in slot 2, and then we're going to watch one more run. Because Metal Cooler, in this video, he was buffed, by the way, since the last Battlefield. I imagine Global's going to get the one from last month, which is the AGL Metal Cooler. This tech one is buffed, although I'm not pretending like he's invincible or anything like that. Again, there's several specialized teams you could bring that I think should shut Metal Cooler down pretty easily. So, okay, so here's Yamcha. Yamcha has a 50% chance to stun. So again, if Yamcha connects, it might just be end of the fight. Because not only does stunning him keep him from hitting with the 7 super attacks, but he also will not be able to heal. That's why people also say, oh, just seal him. Sealing is good, but he's still going to continue healing while he's sealed, right? If you stun him, you're locking down his ability to super you, and you're also locking down his healing ability. So he dodges Yamcha super, so we can't stun him. Then guaranteed additional, it's a normal. He dodges that anyway, and then he supers and one-shots Yamcha, right? Like, this is the type of like thing that like these new age bosses can do. Dodge, and then they kill you, right? So there's that. So then we do a second run right here, right? And a similar thing happens. I mean, he supers God Goku in slot 1. God Goku does dodge, I think, right here. Yep, okay. No, this is God Goku. Let's just watch the whole thing. And then again, we'll talk about the specialized teams. I might show 1 or 2. I don't know that I need to show all of them. Just go over the abilities that they could use. So there he's supering in slot 1. We dodge it. Now there's this Vegeta. This Vegeta has a 50% chance to stun. We just get unlucky. We don't hit it. We do super and we do hit him. Then he supers again against slot 2, but I've got a dodge build on him, so we dodge that. Then we get to Turles in slot 3. This is a 50% chance to stun. Cooler dodges it. Cooler supers in every single slot, punishes Turles, you're dead. Right, so you see, like, RNG can be a big factor in this fight. One of the things that's scariest, I was talking about STR Omega last year a lot, how scary he was, because the RNG was huge in that phase, STR Omega, in the Omega fight, the second phase. Like, in 2 runs in a row were never the same. Right now, the blue Gogeta fight in Supreme Battle Spectacle is the same thing, where there's just so much RNG towards what Gogeta's doing, where he supers, how much his damage increases, where his AoEs are, and this Metal Cooler is a similar thing. Metal Cooler has the ability to severely punish you. Then, for the third run, I just used kind of like a busted-ass future setup, and we were able to just destroy him. Tech Androids, Ghost Usher, LR Vegito Blue, guaranteed dodging, and we were able to put Metal Cooler in a coffin. Okay, so there is that. I talked about, how he could super a million times. We talked about how giant forms are not really the best idea for him. We're going to jump into a run with Universal Survival Saga in 2 seconds. I don't know if I'm going to do all these right now during this video, but at least show that these setups could work. I think GT bosses could pretty easily crush him. I mean, there's going to be RNG. I mean, if you get a lot of the shitty GT bosses characters, 1, 2, 3, turn 1, you could lose. But Omega Shenron will lock this kid down big time. Because again, Metal Cooler can't dodge this. Just a passive debuff. He's not dodging that. So you hit him with that. And then remember, Omega, I mean, his active will be pretty easy to use. It's another debuff. He has a stun on his 12 key. He has a seal on his 18 key. And a debuff everywhere, right? Like, Omega, if the boss can be heavily debuffed, Omega can shut that shit down. But, again, a lot of it, like, this is not going to get your weaker characters to be able to survive. It's just not. Like, these weaker GT bosses characters can still get killed for that. I think that the Heroes team, I could just jump in. They have so many different characters that have debuffs that I also think Heroes can be quite effective in here. I'm not going to go through every single character, but I think a Heroes team will be very strong against this Metal Cooler, for sure. And Vegito, no matter what, is going to be able to sit there, and Metal Cooler is not killing Vegito, right? Then I have this Ribrianne pulled up, but this is actually the wrong one. Here, let's jump over to her. Remember that Int Ribrianne? She also, again, has... yeah, it's right here. The debuff. So, at least Ribrianne showing up, you're debuffing Metal Cooler. And then, likewise, Peppy Gals is filled with characters that could debuff him. So I think that there's 4 teams you could use that could completely crush Metal Cooler. Well, I mean, something with Omega Shenron. I mean, GT Bosses is so bad and all the characters are so shitty. It's tough, but I mean, Omega Shenron will lock Metal Cooler down. Heroes will destroy him. And then Peppy Gals will destroy him as well. And then the setup we're going to go ahead and jump into right now, I'm going to use Universal Survival Saga. Now, I should actually pull up Hit and Jiren, who are one of the biggest things we're going to do here. Let me actually pull them up real quick and we'll go over it. Okay, I'm so mad at myself. I was in autopilot mode, just getting back to Metal Cooler to fight him, and I used a bunch of the Universal Survival Saga characters, like UI Goku and Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta, so I'm gonna have to come back. The footage I want to get in here is, with some of these specialized teams, so I guess I'm just gonna, I'll have to just beat them normally, and I'll come back in a second. But let me just flip over and let me show specifically why I wanted to use these characters. So Jiren is one of the worst EZAs ever, freely, without a doubt. He's so bad. This, though, I mean, if you get this is huge. Stun. Bam. And again, Metal Cooler could dodge a lot of your debuffs. He's not dodging this. If this procs, it procs, and then bam, Metal Cooler stunned. No 7 super attacks, and he can't dodge. And, actually, no, he can still dodge, but he can't heal. He can't heal, and he can't dodge the stun. Right, so you're going to shut that down. Hit and God Goku. I think another character off the top of my head, actually, let me just quickly double check him, is Android 13. Also guaranteed hits. He does stun too, right? Yeah, he does. So Android 13 is another character that could work, because he's attacks guaranteed to hit, and he's carrying a stun. Hit and God Goku are right here. In slot 1 or 2, you have to run them. But attacks are guaranteed to hit, and then they have a stun on 12 key and a stun on 18 key. And then, of course, Tech Hit has a similar thing as Jiren. Oh, but it's all... Oh, damn. But all characters have to be... I'll still run him because he has these right here plus this. So Hit'll still be good for this. But, okay, this ability is not going to work. I mean, I guess... I mean, we could probably use, like, Kale and Khalifa. I mean, they're going to get their EZAs, in the next couple of days here on JP. But we're going to jump in with Universal Survival Saga and see if we can't take advantage of, Jiren and his passive chance to stun, God Goku and hit. And, I mean, this will work. Maybe it's not going to work as effective on Global because you guys don't have, like, UI Goku and Evolution Vegeta's EZAs, STR UI Goku's EZAs, these characters. But over here, it should work pretty effectively. So, all right, let me... I made an oopsie, and I accidentally used my Universal Survival Saga characters getting up to this point. So, let me just kind of, like, we'll come back with my actual lineup here. Alright guys, we're back real quick. Buffed Metal Cooler, he is definitely a real problem. So, again, we were going to do Universal Survival Saga, made a little oopsie with using some of the characters, just getting to Metal Cooler at the end of Battlefield. First turn, I did a run with Super Int, Kid Goku supers, doesn't stun, second super, Metal Cooler dodges it, then Metal Cooler supers Kid Goku, Goku eats it for 500k, we live. Metal Cooler does a second super immediately, Kid Goku hit him with 10 system dodge build, and then a normal kills Kid Goku. Then a second run, my future team got insta-killed. Now this third run, looks like we potentially could get this with Pure Saiyans. We've already revived the Carnival Goku. So remember, Super Vegeta does have guaranteed stun on his super attack, which has been effective. But I just wanted to show this again. This is what these turns versus Metal Cooler look like. Look at this insanity right here. This is why it's very tough. I'm actually not sure... what is the solution here? I mean, we have to run Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 1. So I guess we run Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 1 and hope that he does good. If we put him in slot 2, I think we're probably going to lose. So this actually might be death right here, regardless. Let's hit this. And then Spirit Bomb Goku, yeah, just make sure that he has got he's close towards the end right there. All right, I mean, I guess we'll just play this out. The point of this video was to use the specialized teams, but I'm glad to get this footage directly in here that shows how ridiculous this guy is. Remember, they buffed him. Like, he was strong last month. And no matter what, you can still lock him down with debuffs. I mean, some of it is if he dodges, it can be a little bit tricky. But they buffed him like crazy. He hits so hard. Like, you know, they're like, well, you know, you can debuff him, so it's alright if he just one-shots characters that are a year old. Like, Metal Cooler, he hits so hard. I think some of it depends on which super he does, too, because one of his supers buffs him, and then one of his supers debuffs you. But I just mainly wanted to show this right here, because this was a turn where we have the Scouter active, and we could just see the kid has 50 super attacks everywhere, which is just so crazy. And meanwhile, he's healing, and he's dodging. Yeah, exactly. He's doing all this nonsense. This is a tough fight, man. This is actually tough. So again, we're going to come back with Universal Survival Saga. I will probably do... dodge build, nice. I'll probably do... Oh my god. Bro, please. Please, dude. Come on. What is this insanity, dude? Alright. Yeah, we'll do like Universal Survival Saga. And then, I don't know, we'll probably jump in... I mean, Peppy Gals. We could do one of these. You know, we'll do one of these runs. Oh my god. We can... Wait. Oh, I gotta get this. So we're gonna attack break him with Carnival Goku's active, and then Vegeta will guaranteed stun him. The combo! Yes, dude, the attack break clutch! Oh my god, dude. Alright, so let's go. I do wish I could have, I had those other runs recorded, right? Damn. Okay, I don't think I want to do GT bosses, because GT bosses is, I mean, there's certainly probably several different ways we could just get Omega Shenron to lock down Metal Cooler, you know, along with, you know, other characters, stuff like that. Maybe run like a full power category team or something, right? Certainly could go pretty good. Because we could use, what, Broly as a leader, and then, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku as, like, 2 leaders, potentially, or something. We could do that. Okay, I don't think we've necessarily won yet. Alright, yeah, dude, he's tough. Again, the one really good thing about a stun, though, is we're not... Oh, additional? No. Uh-oh. Well, we do have... We've got the standby now, so Oob is not going to die. Oob can actually nullify, and we have this as well. Although... Oh, damn, dude, this is where shit gets scary as hell. Because I could just give all the orbs to Oob, but then Vegeta needs orbs as well. Like, what I'm saying is I could give all orbs to Int Vegeta. He'd be guaranteed critting. He'd have the nice chance to stun, but... Yeah, we know exactly how that's gonna go. We don't really have Int orbs after this. Let's do this. Goku is gonna be guaranteed critting. It's just Metal Cooler having this dodge ability. It's just like we can never just say like, oh, we've got him, because he could just dodge everything. That's Oob's nullification right there, pretty good. Yeah, like he could, dude, he could just dodge. I guess. Oh, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He has. Yeah, here we go. Of course. Yeah, not against Oob, bitch. Okay. Yep. Oob is not playing that. Yep. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Goku has a melee nullification as well. So melee nullifications could work really good. Wabam, he's out of here. All right, let's come back with Universal Survival Saga. And then I think I also... we could do Heroes or Peppy Gals. Either of those specialized teams could work really well in here. I'm not sure which one I'll run, but we'll start with Universal Survival Saga. All right, guys. We'll probably go in something like this. Again, we can try and see how Hit and God Goku's guaranteed attack, then leading into their stuns will work. We could try stunning with Hit and Jiren, and then, of course, we just have the overwhelming strength of UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Remember, UI Goku turn 1 has 100% dodge. Evolution Blue Vegeta turn 1 has guaranteed guard. This should work very effectively. Another thing I could do is I could just run... I've seen people talking about this. We could just crush it with superheroes, which is true. Like, if we bring, like, a top superhero team, Metal Cooler can't do anything to the best characters. I mean, we already saw the Gammas, like, just... Okay. Okay. Alright, I mean, 17 and 18 have got type advantage. That's one super attack before we get a chance to attack. Then about 67 supers in slot 2. This is where, you know, dodge builds, of course, could come in handy. We have 32 dodge on them. We can get the 7 orbs. Yep. All right. I think it's better for us to do this with 17-18 in slot 1 over Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta. Remember, hit. He is going to apply debuffs and stuff like that once he attacks. It's good that hit's not going to get attacked. All right, dodge the super. Oh, man. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. So, like, that probably clinches the victory. So now they will super attack. They're going to give a 2-turn buff. Now Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta, they're going to unleash hell upon Metal Cooler. Absolutely just disintegrate his health bar. Plus, remember, every super attack they do, they're lowering his defense and lowering his attack. So the fight is clinched at just with Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta. 17-18 will be fine. After they super, they get damage reduction when they attack. So they're guarding with damage reduction right now. Like, they should be fine. Yeah, exactly. All right. It is just, when you have a scouter in this fight, it just looks insane, right? Like, there's just 70 supers. This is fine. There's one super they needed to dodge for us, and they came through, so. Even that turn, though, like, that was, I mean, that was scary. We easily could have just gotten smoked right there. Huh. Because the thing that is very challenging about Battlefield is, remember, you can't use items, and it's just like you're kind of just in there. Like, it's turn 1. That's why I think Metal Cooler, to me, this feels like this Metal Cooler is the second hardest boss we've had in Battlefield. Zamasu, way back in the day, was tough because he would heal so much. Omega was definitely Omega's stronger than this because Omega was so, Omega was way worse than this. Broly just did a lot of damage, but it was not I don't know. Broly was not dodging and shit, right? Like the losses we have are because Metal Cooler is dodged, just like that. So Hit did not get a 2-turn stun to activate. Jiren did not get a 2-turn stun to activate either. But this is where we could take advantage of UI Goku. Let me actually quickly take a glance at Hit and God Goku again. It has been, because Hit and God Goku were dead as soon as Red Zone arrived, 2 months after they came out or something like that. Well, it's more like 3 months. They do get 6 ki as the first or second attacker in the turn, so we're not really going to have to worry about them so much. We could hit this, make sure UI Goku's at 24 ki. They're going to be A-okay. Just with this. Perfect. Now, we could easily lose here, I think, if... I mean, I know Metal Cooler was debuffed quite a bit, but he hits incredible... Oh, our revive is up. UI Goku's revive is up. Oh, shit, okay. Never mind. Yeah, remember, UI Goku's probably the most dominant character in the game turn 1. Like, even above Beast Gohan. Because UI Goku... It's like, okay, so, like... How do I want to word it? Their first turn, there's no character better than AGL UI. And the reasoning for this... Just hang on. You know, remember, there's the busted abilities in the game are like Beast active, Gogeta active. Wait, what was that? What was that just popped up? Huh? I'll review that in the footage. Was that their guaranteed to hit? Is that what that was? I think that might have been their guaranteed to hit. Perfect. Bam. Nice. That worked very well. There you go. Metal Cooler could not dodge them. And then they have a stun on both 18 and 12 key super attacks. So that was good. In this first run with Universal Survival Saga, we got a chance to show some of these abilities. Last turn we did heavily debuff Metal Cooler with Hit as well as Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta. And then now we can just sit him down. Now he's stunned. Now, I mean, that's just, that's as far as Metal Cooler is going to go. Again, we could just run Superhero. There's no way Metal Cooler could challenge the Superhero team. But, I mean, it's like, I feel like I shouldn't even have to, like, yes, of course, guys, you could just crush him with Superhero. Like, do I really need to say that? Like, no boss can do anything else. There's no boss that they could make that could challenge Superhero. I don't know. In order for Superhero to struggle with a boss, do you guys know that the boss would be impossible for any other team? Like, it's, like, yes, man. Like, yeah, Superhero is not going to get challenged. And a lot of the characters we would be using... Oh, I didn't really finish my point on UI Goku. The reason UI Goku is the best unit in the game his first turn is because he has 100% dodge. But, well, I guess that there are bosses that cancel dodge as well. I guess we can factor that in. But UI Goku's revive as well, right? Like, it's not only can he not be touched in 99% of events, but he can also have a team protector ability with his revive. Evolution Blue Vegeta cannot revive his first turn. UI Goku can. I would argue Vegeta's revive is probably something you're going to see more often. Like, it's a bit better. I would rank Vegeta's revive as easier to get. But, you know, depending upon the situation, you can revive UI Goku turn 1, which is very good. So there we go. Again, yeah, superhero works. This wasn't superhero, but it was close. I mean, we were using a couple of hits and Jiren's who are not superhero characters. But, I mean, Evolution Blue Vegeta, UI Goku, of course, they crush it. But, like, a Universal Survival Saga setup will work well here. Jiren's passive stun did not proc, but it could have. We did get to see hit and God Goku being able to guaranteed attack and then stun. So that was worth it. See, I don't know that I want to do a superhero run. It's so obvious. Yes, man, we run Beast and Gogeta and Evolution Blue Vegeta, UI Goku. Like, yeah, man, like, you know, Metal Cooler can't challenge us. We could bring LR Physical Ultimate Gohan and LR Orange Piccolo because they both have stuns as well. Like, we could do all that shit. Let's use a team that's a little bit more unconventional. So maybe Heroes or Peppy Gal. Let's do Peppy Gal. Because that was one of the big things I did. Jiren. Oh, Jiren was another super hard Battlefield boss way back in the day. And I remember doing a video that I remember actually did really well back then. This must have been 2019, I think. I did Peppy Gals destroying Battlefield boss Jiren. So that's what we're going to do here. We'll come back and we'll crush this kid with Peppy Gals. I think would be fun. Let's do that. Alright guys, I've made it back to Metal Cooler. By the way, it takes a long... Bro, it does take a long time going through Battlefield, man. Okay, so we... Oh, you know one character I didn't bring that I had kind of like circled to take a look at was STR Mai. So I just want to briefly cover a couple of characters. Peppy Gals has a lot that can be effective when it comes to fighting Metal Cooler. So remember, I mean, sealing and debuffing is good, but remember, stunning is very important because if we stun him, we'll keep him from healing us. Because remember, he is going to time us out. That is another thing that you have to understand. Because of his healing, he'll time out. But there's many characters with, like, a lot of Peppy Gals are designed like this, right? Like, Videl will hit him, lower him for multiple turns. Then we have this debuff right here. We've got the heal. Kawaii has a lot of different abilities. We have a stun right here. She's got an additional. She has dodge. Super effective if the enemy is debuffed or sealed, right? She does guaranteed crits if the enemy is stunned. She has greatly debuffing right here. Like, Peppy Gals is full of characters like this. Int Ribrianne, of course, will be a superstar for us. Bra here will be able to give us a lot of support. And then she also can have the big dodge chance with Peppy Gals. Maybe if we need her to go in slot 1. Mamba, unfortunately, is going to be type disadvantage this go-round against Metal Cooler here. But some of these can be very effective, right? Like this huge extra attack buff, guaranteed crit, attack break if the enemy's in attack down or defensive down, stunned or sealed. Which we are 100% of the time, Metal Cooler is going to be under one of those debuffs. And she's going to be buffing. So I think Mamba and an attack debuff right there could be very effective. Launch will be a Kingpin. Kingpin from Spider-Man is what Launch is going to be. All these crits and supers and debuffs she's going to be able to do, Launch will be able to put in work against Metal Cooler. There are even a lot more characters we could do. Remember, these three right here currently on JP have not gotten their EZA yet, but it's only going to be a handful of days and they will have their EZA. So if you're watching this as a global player, obviously you guys would have access to these characters who are very, very good. We could use Ribrianne, Rosie, and Kakunsa. I probably should as well. Remember, we don't want to use their giant transformation, but they are going to be able to be very effective. So what's our best Peppy Gal leaders here? Do I want to run 21? She is a really good leader. What is Ribrianne? She gives 150%. Oh, of course we're using Chilai, yeah. And we have LR Bulma. Chilai and Bulma, I feel like people, you know, should know how good they are. Is Ribrianne a Peppy Gal leader? No. She's Special Pose and Power of Wishes is what they lead. All right, we'll bring 21 then. We'll go 21. Let's go Int Ribrianne. Int Ribrianne is, again, 150. Yeah, Peppy Gal transformation boost 150, okay. We definitely want to make sure Launch, she's 130. Let's bam, bam. Got it, Chilai. I do want Kawaii, and I think I want Mamba. Let me just double check, refamiliarize myself with Ribrianne, Rosie, and Kakunsa. I probably... Damage is going to be a thing. We're going to need to make sure we're doing a lot of damage. We will have... Kawaii is a Universal Survival Saga ally, and Ribrianne is as well. Int Ribrianne. I think I really should make it a priority to bring Ribrianne, Rosie, and Cocoon. So I feel like they're too good here. I really did want to bring Kawaii. Damn, maybe we'll... Because I feel like I've never gotten value out of Kawaii. You're Peppy Gal 120. She's Bond of Friendship 130. Nah, we gotta use 21 as a leader to get her stats. So we'll get rid of Kawaii. I don't know. Maybe Kawaii has way more debuffs than Mamba though. I think I'm gonna get rid of Mamba and bring Kawaii. It'll be good for us, by the way, to have lots of debuff or Universal Survival Saga allies for Ribrianne, Rosie, and Kakunsa. All right, let's see. The opening rotation will be huge. Int Ribrianne showing up right away will be huge for us. I'm not super sure what we're going to do in slot 1 if we get bad opening rotations. We got Bulma. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So, yeah, Bulma, of course, is still incredibly good. Bulma is not as dominant as she once was, but she's still very good. Actually, should we keep Kawaii in slot 2? Nah, let's just do that. Because launch, after all of launch's debuffs, I think we should be good. Okay. We should be able to, once we, start attacking, we should be able to keep this kid in check with Peppy Gals. Again, so we did Universal Survival Saga showing some of those characters. We're smacking them around with Peppy Gals. I could do one more run. I mean, this is going to be a longer video, but I foresee this metal cooler is going to give a lot of players issues. He just is. Like, someone will comment, oh, he just used, like, Int Hercule. And it's like, yeah, that's good. Like, Int Hercule is probably going to be very tanky in slot 1 most of the time. And he gets stun. But, like, what if metal cooler is supering slot 2 and 3 50 times, which he does? And what if, Hercule tries to super and he dodges it? Like, it's going to happen. Like, the thing with metal cooler is the amount of RNG he has in terms of his, dodging and 70 super shit. Like, it's rough. Her damage is a little lower than I was expecting. Okay. It is going to be a guaranteed crit, though, right? No, what gives her a guarantee? Well, okay, so there's a stun. What gives her the guaranteed crit? No, so she has a high chance to stun. That's only going to be a one-turn stun. Medium chance of additional super. Medium chance to dodge. Super effective if the enemy is an attack down or sealed. And then guaranteed crit if the enemy is stunned. Okay. Metal Cooler is not stunned, not sealed, nothing. But, remember, Int Ribrianne just being here is debuffing him. Int Ribrianne's also going to have sealing and stuff like that. Let's hit this. We could just float 21 off. I'm basically using 21 for her leader skill right here, more so than anything. Yeah, here we go with this shit, man. That healing is annoying as hell. It's just because we have a time limit. Like, we can't go 50 turns here. All right, there he goes. So we didn't seal him, and then hit him with 10 system additional normal. Okay. Sure, dude, sure. Again, if he dodged the super, that's dodging the seal. Like, he did that. He really did do that. Okay. All right. Again, I mean, I was getting comments too in the video, like, his dodge chance isn't even that high. Just seal him and stun him and shit. Like, yeah, no fucking shit, man. Like, I got it. Okay, well, we lost because he dodged. There you go. Like, yeah, dude, I get it. Like, just stun him and seal him and shit, man. Yeah, just do it. Like, just do it. Duh. Just do it. Duh. Just stun him and seal him, man. Duh, just do it. Yeah, thanks, guys. I got it. Yeah, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. All right, so now we're in huge trouble. It's like he gets his dodge chance is only 15%, but I don't know. Metal Cooler is basically UI Goku out there. All right, they didn't really do that good. All right, we're gonna lose. Yeah, we lost. We're losing here. Okay, we don't have to worry. LR Ribrianne, we should be fine. But yeah, damn, that's crazy. We lost because he dodged in Ribrianne's seal. Boom. Period. Like, there it is. And it's all RNG, right? Like, if he, Int Ribrianne supering, kind of would be a big deal if we get him sealed and shit. But, he got us. He got us, man. All right. Thank God LR Ribrianne's good. Okay, he dodged again. Okay. Let's hope that he does not punish us. If 21 gets killed right here, dude, like, when he kills 21 on his 7th super of the turn. All right, we're not going to be able to get our attack break, right? Okay, there we go. Wait, what? Wait, where'd the stun come in? Oh, I was too busy complaining. Okay, we got the stun. Oh, wait. Oh, that is one thing I forgot. That's 21. She has the stun, right? Yeah, 21 has a high chance to stun. That completely... Okay. Look at me disrespecting 21. All right, let's take a look at this nonsense. Okay, so he has 2 super attacks. No, he's stunned, so we don't have to worry about it. 3 super attacks before we could attack. That's what that is? 2. No, it's 2 super attacks before we could attack. And then he does... Hold on. There's the heal. There's a super. He's triple supering on this turn. Let's leave Chi. We need Chi Lai on rotation. Chi Lai cannot be left off of rotation, and under any circumstances, no way. Chi Lai has got everything, right? She stuns, seals. She's got all that shit. All right. That was close. We almost lost off of him dodging Int Ribrianne's super, which again, Int Ribrianne, when she super attacks, she will seal him. But he dodged it. He just. But he said, nah, I think I'm actually just going to dodge. See, so he said, I'm good. I don't think I want to get hit by Ribrianne's love cannon right here. I'm good. I think I'll just dodge. All right, Bulma's got a debuff as well. She's got the Rainbow Orb changing. You know, once we get to turn 7, she'll be able to pop her active as well. Are we doing enough damage, though? We're not really getting... Oh, Tree Light, I need a stun, baby. You have to stun. Oh my god. It also is very frustrating when you're just... I am the most... No one could ever match my luck. My luck. It's impossible to match it. Like, I'm so unlucky. Chilai has a 50% chance to stun, right? And she double super and no stun. Alright, I don't know. This is looking like a loss to me. I've got that funny feeling. Metal Cooler has the momentum right now. And you can't change my mind on that. Yeah, high chance to stun. She failed 2 coin flips, and now we're going to lose. Yeah, we lost. It's over. GG. See ya. Goodbye. No, he's sealed. He's sealed. He's sealed. He's debuffed to holy hell, too. We can safely do this with all of his debuffs, and he's sealed. And Ribrianne is we have full links up and shit. We should be good. We should be good. We should be good. I needed that for the healing, man. Like, we had to do that. I don't think Metal Cooler can punish us for that. Yeah, we debuffed him so much. Right. Okay. Ribby. Baby. We need like 3 supers, 3 crits, at least. Okay, good. Ribrianne is here for the supers and crits. Supers and crits. Here you go. Let's get a crit. Let's get a crit. My 3 angels right here. Let's get crits. Crits. I know you 3 can do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're only on turn 4. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, put that big butt on him, Ribrianne. He can't do anything. Crit? Oh, damn. All right. They still did good damage. They did good damage. What does he heal? 4 million? 4 million is not as bad as it could be, right? Like, Kid Buu is healing 9 million. I think Fat Buu here on Battlefield is healing 9 million as well. All right, we connected this time, so we're going to keep the seal chain lock kind of thing going. We don't have him stun, though, so Kawhi... I mean, if Kawhi gets an additional... If she stuns... Okay, well, he dodged that. Okay. Alright, well, he dodged. Bastard. Oh, I should have checked Kawhi's equips. No way Kawhi has good equips, right? That was just a 1-turn stun. Yeah, that she got him with... Yeah. No chance Kawhi has good equips on. Let's take a look. What about Int Ribrianne, too? How are you looking? Oh, dude. Damn. That feels so bad. I could buff the shit out of her, man. Look at these equips. 2 crit silver? Bro. We could be rocking a 4 crit 3 additional right there or something. God damn it. What about Kawhi? Oh, Jesus. Oh, dude. Oh, that hurts. What about launch? Huh, okay. Launch is kind of okay. I mean, I could give her a little bit of better stuff, but like she's got some decent stuff. Okay. And the rest of the characters, like Chilai is gonna be full dodge, yeah. Bulma is gonna be good to go. What's Ribby in them at? 7-point silver, 3-point bronze. Yeah, these are good. I don't know about the gold equip. What do you guys think? I don't know about all that. I think maybe giving her like a 4 additional 4 gold. 4 additional 4 dodge gold would be a better idea. All right, let's transform with 21. Do we need to get this in here? We're 40 minutes in the video. Let's just transform her. Wait, no. Because She only stuns in base, huh? Yeah. Yeah, let's, yeah. Oh, damn, really? Alright, well, we'll get Bulma on slot 1 then. Take advantage of the orbs. Chi-Lai slot 2. Hopefully we will stun him. And then we have 21. Hopefully she'll stun as well. Alright, we're halfway through, so we're good. We're good. We're gonna collect our dub here. We're gonna collect our dub. We have enough debuffs encircling him. And again, there's several other, like, you know, some of the characters, maybe free-to-play, you know, global players, some of you guys wouldn't have, like, Chi-Lai or LR Bulma or something like that. I mean, but, like, there's so many of these, like, Peppy Gal Peppy Gal, like, damn near free-to-play characters who are effective in here. At the very least, too, I mean, all the damage you put, like, even if Metal Cooler would time us out. Yeah, he dodged. There we go. He dodged, so we couldn't stun. Again, just stun him, man. Just seal him. Just hit him with the super. Dude, he dodges like UI Goku, man. He's freaking UI Goku out there. You see how much he dodges? It's crazy, dude. All right, there we go. 21. Yeah, damn, I disrespected 21 too. I don't know about bringing her. No, the stun on her on base. I didn't even consider that. That's very helpful. Yeah, so 21 will be super helpful here with her multiple chances to super plus 50% chance to stun. That's really good. That's really good. Remember, Int Videl, I think, could be solid here. I do think STR Mai could potentially be decent. I mean, she's supporting, and she's got sealing and stuff like that, right? She's got damage reduction. Like, there's several characters we could use. We don't want to do that. Remember, the charges will still keep going down. You see in the, I mean, bottom right. Well, middle right. Bottom right. I'm clicking it, but there's no, it's not showing it. Like, right above Ribrianne right there. Right above her right there. Going into the giant form, we will still be going through that, right? So it's not really going to be too great there. All right. Metal Cooler is stunned, though, from 21, so we should be able to finish him off. Again, stunning is just what you want to go for because you're going to keep him from healing. Like, yeah, sealing works, debuffing him works, like, these abilities work. But, you know, you need to be mindful that one of Metal Cooler's strategies is seriously to time you out between his dodging and his healing, right? Like, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to time you out. But, you know, let's say, you know, we lose right here. We brought him down to 3 health bars. You could then come in with a secondary team and clean him up, right? So, like, Peppy Gals, again, I mean, you could just do superhero and crush him, of course. I mean, there's that argument works about literally any event that they're going to come out with probably for the next 2 years, even. Again, in order for a team to just completely, like, tower over, like what type of boss needs to exist to shit on Beast Gohan? Like, I don't know the answer to that, right? Like, they created an invincible juggernaut that I don't see aging out anytime soon. It could. I guess they could. I don't know. But yes, superhero is always a correct argument that you, like, it's always going to dominate everything, right? Heroes, I kind of do want to maybe tack on a Heroes run here as well. Again, Heroes should decimate Metal Cooler. Because, you know, the same thing with Peppy Gals where, you know, he's dodging a bunch of our stuns and our seals and some of these abilities. At the same time, we still have so many characters that are all debuffing that, you know, even though he is dodging some of these, we're still able to put him away, right? All right, so that should be that. Bulma with her active up, that should be GG right there. Yes, I think I will do a Heroes run as well. I want to make sure this video is good. I feel like this is a good video. This is like a good, I don't know, guide video for Metal Cooler. I think it works. Ah, damn, the only thing is the video is going to be so... I upped the quality quite a bit of the videos on my new PC. And so it takes a lot longer to upload. And especially, like, this is an hour... This video is going to be an hour long, right? So... Alright, so cool. We cleaned this guy's clock. We got rid of him. That was a pretty clean run. We did almost die when he dodged Ribrianne and then fucking triple supered her, but, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, again, I mean, I would imagine most players are going to have Int Ribrianne. Unless you've been re-rolling or something like that. Good chance people have Kawaii. You could have Chi-Lai. Launch, I feel like people are definitely going to have. But again, we covered a lot of different... Let me just quickly back out to Peppy Gals. And then we'll, again, I'll come back in and we'll do Heroes as well. So, oh yeah, perfect. We're on Peppy Gals right here. Again, remember, global players are going to have access to Kefla and Kale Khalifa. Remember that the Angels, Vados, Margarita are not on Peppy Gals. I wish Peppy Gals was not a thing and it was just the girls instead. So that Pan, you know, Kid Chi-Chi, Margarita, Vados, like all those characters could be on like the girls team as well. There literally is a girls Link Battlefield Diva that like a lot of those characters have, right? The Pans and Kid Chi-Chi and Margarita and stuff like have these. Well, I don't know about Margarita, but like a lot of those characters have got this Link, but they're not on like the girl team. It just triggers me. I think it's dumb. Remember Physical Ribrian? I guess she's not out on global, but she's another elite option that we could have ran. Does Ribrian have a... No, she doesn't have a debuff. She's just giving herself... She has a monster super attack effect. I mean, Physical Ribrian, of course, would work really well for her. Like, it probably would have been easier if we even brought her. I think Robel is a character that could work well. She's a hero's character, though, but... yeah, there are numerous options we could use for Peppy Gals, right? A lot of the Mai's we could... Int Mai has great stunning abilities, right? AGL Mai has good stunning abilities. There's so many lower level Peppy Gal characters. And another thing, too, is you don't have to actually just beat him with your first team, right? Peppy Gals can really take away most of his health, really soften him up, and then maybe you bring in, you know, right now he's tech, so then you bring in your best super int team and clean him up or something like that, right? Like, you know, then you finish him with your superhero lineup or some shit, right? Although superheroes would just be able to, yeah. Again, I don't think it's even necessary to record a run of superheroes because it's just, he can't do anything. Like, he can't hurt UI, Evolution Blue Vegeta, and Beast before you're able to take control of the fight. Metal Cooler cannot kill those three. By the time those, because the thing about Battlefield is you're just jumped in, right? Turn one, he's ridiculous. You have no items, you have no support memory, nothing that you could do about it. But like those three characters are invincible turn one. Like Metal Cooler cannot do anything. So by the time you have their three first turns, you already have complete control of the fight. Metal Cooler's done. He can't do anything. So yes, superhero, of course, is an option. Let's finish up with a heroes run, and then we'll be done. Alright guys, after a long journey, we are back here against Metal Cooler. Again, I think that the Heroes team should work well. There are numerous Heroes characters, I think, who could perform really well potentially against Metal Cooler. Let's just look at a few of these characters here. So, Modified Janemba, of course, I do like his debuffing ability, as well as this. It should probably be pretty easy for him to get his build up pretty fast as well, with how much Metal Cooler is going to be attacking. We have this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, 70% chance to stun, period. Right? Once we can kind of... Okay, remember, one of the big things that's so nasty about Battlefield and this Metal Cooler is we're just thrust into the fight. Let's say we get this guy turn one, he supers right away, gets the stun off, and it can be very easy. Remember, a lot of this is just RNG. This guy, you know, he gets a slot one super turn one, and we could be on track to winning instantly, which would be good. I think that the Supreme Kai of Time right here, the Brainwash one, we have quite a bit of debuffs and stuff like that. We potentially could get a lot of her damage, right? She does have the seal as well. And, you know, the chance to stun right there, the chance to stun right there. I think she seems like a really interesting character for this. Remember, just a way to avoid Metal Cooler's dodge at all, which she has, I think is really nice. We're definitely going to make sure to bring her. Fu does at least have a seal. I think he's an option and a dodge character as well. Xenopan, huge support and then dodge and then high chance to stun. Definitely bringing her. Robel, we've got the seal. Now she has the high chance to dodge. She has Rainbow Orb changing, although this is not really needed on the Heroes team. But she has, unfortunately, it's only a 70% chance of a Scouter. Metal Cooler, we know how much he supers, though, so if we see no supers, then we know her Scouter just did not proc, right? We'll know that. Dark Mask King, he's just flat out a monster. We know how good he is, and then his Greatly Debuff, of course, will be really good there. Dark King Fu is going to have sealing, right? He's going to be able to have a lot of different effects that we could utilize good. Xeno Deborah is going to have the stunning and some other debuffing abilities, right? Yeah, right here. Bam. Look at that. See, he'll hit that and the stun. I think Xeno Deborah is a character we're definitely going to run. And then obviously, I mean... Oh, Limbbreaker Broly. I wanted to give him a try. Just because he's type advantage right here. But, I mean, he doesn't have any debuffs. And then, obviously, the GOAT. I think we're going to be running the GOAT for sure. I didn't show Hearts, did I? But Hearts does have an ability. I can't remember what it is. It's a 30% chance to stun, right? Yeah, Hearts has a 30% chance to stun, and his support, and he's a 200% lead. So we'll bring them. I want Brainwash Supreme Kai. We want Xenopan. We definitely want him. We definitely want Dark Mask King. And I'm probably going to bring regular physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Remember, you know, between his support, what he could do for Limit Breaker Vegito. This should work well. You know, Xeno, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Brainwash Supreme Kai at time, Xenopan. We have a couple characters who could put this away easily for us. Oh my god. Bam. It's just that easy. Look at that. Like, this is... okay. Alright, cool. Let's float Xenopan, because we're going to have two great stunning characters potentially right there. So let's do this. By the way, I think we still will want Xenopan to be able to get her stun off too. Because, remember, her stun will be 2 turns. Brainwash Supreme Kai of Time. Hers is definitely only for 1 turn. Great to get value out of this character right here. And then we're going to debuff this kid to shit. Wait, I didn't bring Xeno Debora, did I? I didn't even put him on the... I think I forgot to put him on my roster. I definitely wanted him on there, but I don't have him there, unfortunately. Okay. So, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. That's good. I do want him next to Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4. Damn, maybe I should have just floated him instead, huh? She didn't get her stun. No, she didn't. But we did seal him and debuff him and do all this stuff. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to float Limit Breaker Vegito now. Get him next to Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, eventually... Here, let's just hit this. Eventually... We need to kill this guy before... Because I don't want to... One of the most embarrassing things I think we could get would be the timeouts. We definitely do not want to see that. Alright, so Dark Mask King will be able to do a lot of damage. He could heal us back if we would take damage. Like, Xenopan certainly could get absolutely, like, slaughtered out here for sure. Same with, like, I think Possessed Supreme Kai of Time. Like, some of those characters, you know, they're not really meant for a boss. I don't know exactly what Metal Cooler's super attack damage is. Nice. Hearts clutch. I don't know exactly what his super attack damage is, but he is definitely hitting, like... he's hitting, like, a red zone boss for sure. Right? I mean, we saw Yamcha get one-shotted, basically, so... Yamcha, of course, has type advantage, so... Metal Cooler, again, he definitely has at least a fair amount of power to him. Alright, so we did float Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Yep, so we're definitely going to make sure to keep him. We could start floating her now. Sure. Well... No, the second red orb will fall down. Yep. Okay. Very important that Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku gets a super attack. We're not really doing too much damage, but Metal Cooler is not having an opportunity to even attack us. So that's good. That's good. Remember, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito here, he does have his chance to nullify and counter super attacks as well, which will be good. There's his stun. Perfect. Okay. Now, all the debuffs and shit like that, so now she's able to do much better damage. Debuff, sealing. Alright, so we're going to keep this kid locked down for quite a bit at this point now. Now it's time for Vegito to, you know, triple crit, get his active skill, just do insane damage to Metal Cooler. Because, like, if we're not going to start critting and taking chunks of his health away, we're going to lose. The good thing, though, is that we're keeping him stun-locked for most of this fight so far. Yep, there we go, boom. So if we keep him stun-locked, he can't heal. He can't. We're not seeing him dodge in this run, huh? He can still dodge even though he's stunned, right? But no reason not to just throw this. It just right now, boom. Let's go. Get that out. This will give Vegito guaranteed crits. 14 million. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna be looking really, really good here. Let's just make sure to set up Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Make sure he gets a super attack in. And we should be good. Yeah, Heroes crushes this, right? Certainly it helped a lot that Possessed Supreme Kai of Time, we were able to just load in with him being auto-stunned turn 1. Yep, damn it, that sucks, dude. Him dodging Limit Breaker Vegito is the last effing thing we wanted. Because that was on his active turns, we had guaranteed crits right there, too. That sucks. No hidden potential system additional super, we didn't get that either, damn. Kind of unfortunate. All right, but it's okay. It's okay. We're keeping him stun locked. We're keeping this in track here. We're keeping him debuffed everywhere. We still have 4 turns. Yeah, we got this. Easy. Nice. All right, well, there we go. I mean, I feel like I did a lot of talking about Metal Cooler. I mean, at the end of the day, it's, you know, Battlefields, one of the things about it is it's taking away options for players in terms of, you know, no support memories, no items, things like that. So when you have a boss like Metal Cooler, who's overly toxic, things can go bad very fast. We don't need to worry about Limit Breaker Vegito here. Yeah, he's heavily debuffed and shit. Yeah, no way. Okay. All right, let's do this. And bam. Okay. All right, let's see how we go. Hopefully Limit Breaker Vegito could give us crits, could finish it off. I mean, this is his last... I mean, okay, dude. Like, he's gonna time us out. If he's dodging Limit Breaker Vegito, like, yeah, we're gonna get timed out, man. Like, okay. I mean, even still, though, yeah, okay, dude, we're actually fighting UI Goku. We are actually fighting UI. I made a comment, he's not really dodging too much. Yeah, now he's just like, oh, really? We're literally fighting UI Goku here. It's insane. Oh, God, here we go. We need these stuns. Let's go you first. So he's not healing on this turn? Okay. He is still heavily debuffed. Dark Mask King, slot 1, definitely our way to go. You with your 70% chance to stun. Xenopan with her chance to stun as well. Let's go. Alright, so here we go. The barrage of supers has begun, but we died. Okay, hidden potential system dodge. Sure. We'll take it. 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 Just not even giving him a chance to do any of his bullshit. I'll take it. Alright, Goku. We need a... Yep, he's stunned. I saw. The symbol popped up at the top before it cut away to the super. So he stunned him right here. Perfect. We only have 2 rotations. We gotta kill him. Alright, but again, even if we don't kill him, look at his health, right? So this is like, we would be able to load in and just put him away with any, you know, any little bit of characters, you know, could probably do 2 health bars to him. Well, hopefully. Alright, he's stunned, so no heal for you. Stop dodging Limit Breaker Vegito, please. Okay. Please crit as well. Nice. Put him away, baby. Don't you dare, Metal Cooler. Okay, okay. All right, there we go. Full-on video talking about Metal Cooler. I mean, okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, get rid of him, man. Come on. But anyway, yeah, I mean, yeah, there is also the other solution I did not cover, which is superheroes, but, like, it's... Yeah, guys, superhero, man. Like, yeah, like, they're, like, like, I don't know, like, what are you supposed to say? Like, I didn't really, I was a little tongue-in-cheek. Like, I did make a comment, like, oh, Red Zone Kid Buu wasn't that bad after Crush Shadow Superhero, right? But, like, it's superhero. Like, of course we're going to win with freaking superhero, man. Of course. All right, so there we go. Metal Cooler, he's out of here. Let me know what you guys think about Metal Cooler. He does seem fairly toxic. Again, I would rank him as probably the 2nd hardest Battlefield boss we've seen. He is not competing with Omega's. He's not competing with Omega at all. The original toxic Omega, Global never even got him in his original toxic form. Like, he was so... It was an outright mistake. They nerfed him like 3 different times because it was an outright mistake how strong they made Omega Shenron. But this, you know, there are ways around this. I mean, this is a boss, truly, where attacks guaranteed to hit is actually an ability that could be useful, right? Android 13, hit and God Goku, right? So there are solutions you could use here. Against Omega Shenron, there were no solutions. There was just death. You just load it in, you die 90% of the time or whatever. I don't know. It was very annoying. Omega was very annoying. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Kisses. And I'll catch you guys next time.